Guys, so the time is here. The Oscar nominations have arrived. So let's get on to it. I have not seen them yet. I've been waiting to make a video so you can see my like real-time reaction instead of like a fake one. So here we go. Let's get on with it. I'm so excited. I don't know. I really don't know like a lot of them who's gonna be nominated. Some I do, some I don't. But let's get on with it. All right. Focus the nominations. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Where is it? Is this it? Here we are. Okay, I think this is it. Fullest nominations, yes, this is what we want. Alright. Yeah, not too far. Okay, Best Picture, American Sniper? Wow, that one I was not expecting. Okay, now I gotta see that. That's a shocker to me, actually. American Sniper. It is Eastwood. Eastwood directed this, so I guess that's a shocker to me, so that's all I'm saying. Right, American Sniper. Birdman, thank you. Okay, Birdman, as I've said before, is my favorite film of the year. Of course that had to get nominated, so that's the one I'm rooting for right now. So yeah, awesome. Next one, Boyhood. I expected that. I really gotta see that, like, yeah, cause I've talked about this before in my last video, but that is just an incredible feat of filmmaking to be committed to a movie like that for 12 years and to see the main actor grow up before our eyes. That's pretty cool. So I will try to see that as soon as possible. I don't know if I have time though, because I don't know when the awards happen. I don't see it on here, so oh well. All right, next one. Grand Budapest. Good job for Wes Anderson. I don't think a movie of his has ever been nominated. I could be wrong about that though. Don't quote me on that, but from what I can recall, I don't think so. But that's really cool. I'm happy for him. That's gonna be I need to see that too. I'm so behind, so I'll see that. That's cool for him. I'm glad for him for that. All right. The Imitation Game. Okay, I'm seeing that this weekend possibly, and kind of expected that one too with Benedict Cumberbatch. I hear that's really good. I hear he plays a really good character, so good for that. All right, next one. Selma. Okay, I'm seeing that this weekend too, or maybe today actually. One of the two. But that's the Martin Luther King one, and I hear that's really good and really powerful. So good for that. Oh, the only one I'm really surprised by so far is American Sniper. Shocking. All right, Selma, good for you. All right. The Theory of Everything. You kind of had to expect that. But like I said, personally didn't like the movie when I saw it, but Eddie Redmayne did a good job, so good for him. All right. Whiplash. Yes, that's awesome. Whiplash was it was a little known film at first, but got really popular, and that's the one about the drummer and he's going to drumming school and his really brutal teacher trying to get him to be the best, and that's awesome. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 8 this year. That is the least amount in a long time, so that's cool. Whiplash and American Sniper, I'm surprised by those. So it's gonna be interesting. I really hope Birdman wins, but so I gotta see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only seen 2 of the nominees for Best Pictures. I gotta get on that. So good for all those. All right, Best Director. I always say his name wrong. Alexandro G. Inarritu for Birdman. Of course, he better win that too, because that was a beautifully directed film. Next one, Richard Linklater, Boyhood. He's probably gonna win, because, like I said, commitment, 12 years, growing before our eyes. That's Oscar bait right there. So he's probably gonna win, but I really hope Inarritu wins. All right, Bennett Miller, Foxcatcher. God, I need to see so many movies now. It's ridiculous. Foxcatcher. If you guys don't know, it's about the true story of I think his name is John DuPont, something like that, and he kills one of his trainee's brothers or something like that. And it's a murder case, and it's all about that. And I hear it's really creepy and dark. So there was a little controversy from the real life guy that Channing Tatum plays about it, but I don't know too much about that. Alright, Wes Anderson, Grand Budapest Hotel. Yes, that's what I expected. Good for him again. I have not seen a movie of his yet, but I've always wanted to. His movies totally look like my style I like, so I really should like have a marathon of his movies someday, but good for him. All right, Morton Tildum, The Imitation Game. Okay, I don't know who this director is. This might be his first film. I don't know for sure, but if it is his first, congrats, Tildum. Hopefully you win, but I don't know. I think Birdman's still gonna win. We'll see. All right, let's get on to the acting. That's what we want to know. Best actor. Steve Carell, Foxcatcher. Okay, you all know Steve Carell as the really funny guy comedian, but in this one, he looks scary as hell, and it just looks like a very, very creepy performance. I'm really excited to see that movie just to see him. Like, Channing and Mark are fine, but it's really Steve Carell I want to see, so that's cool. Bradley Cooper, American Sniper. I expected that coming. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I still got to see that. I was not expecting that to get Best Picture nomination. So, and they say it's his best role yet. But I think like his roles keep getting better and better. So, I'd be interested to see if he can top his other previous roles. So good for Cooper. That's like his third. He's on a roll. That's like his third nomination in like 3 years. Good for him. Benedict Cumberbatch, The Imitation Game. I saw that coming too. I hear he's amazing. We all love Cumberbatch. So did I say that right? Did I say Cumberbatch? Cumberbatch, sorry. And he will continue to be successful in the future, hopefully, because he is awesome. So good for him. Next, yes, Michael Keaton, Birdman. That is what I wanted to see, because Michael Keaton gave one of my favorite performances of the year. I've always loved Michael Keaton ever since Beetlejuice, because he killed that role, and he killed this role too. So, God, this is gonna be a tough one. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. So good for him. Birdman and Keaton are what I want to win so far. And the last one for actor is Eddie Redmayne, Theory of Everything. Yep, I expected that. That's gonna be a tough one because he killed it in Theory of Everything too. But God, that's gonna be a tough race. It's gonna be between Keaton and Redmayne probably, but I could be wrong because I did not expect McConaughey to win last year, and he did, and he was awesome. So might be a surprise too this year. All right, let's get on to Best Actress. Oh shit. Whoa, Marion Cotillard, 2 Days, One Night. That's a shocker. I don't know if it's a foreign film. I don't think it's a foreign film, but like the plot involves, it's all about factory workers and like how like if you like stick with one another or betray each other if like something happens to one person. So it's kind of like if something bad happens to me, I work at FedEx. If something bad happens to me at FedEx, or like, and I really wanted to help my coworkers for something, they either go with me or they're not with me. It's kind of like that. So I hear she's really good in it, and I always love Marion Cotillard. So she will, if she wins that, I'd be happy. I just don't know if I'd be able to see that movie because it's not playing in my area. I know for sure, but maybe it's on Netflix. But good for her. All right. Felicity Jones, Theory of Everything. I expected that too. She plays Stephen Hawking's wife in the movie, and I have not seen her in really. I think she was in Pride and Prejudice, the only movie I saw she was in, but she did a really solid job in Theory of Everything. I don't think she's gonna win. If Rosamund Pike is nominated, I think Pike is gonna win, but we have 3 more left, so let's see if she is. But good for Felicity Jones. Julianne Moore, still Alice. Okay, this is the front runner right here for Best Actress, and I think it is playing in my area soon, but I'll see that. If I hear it's really sad, very heartbreaking performance about a woman starting to get Alzheimer's, and I love Julianne Moore, so hopefully, I really like her in the movie, so good for her. All right, 2 more. Come on, Pike. Don't get shafted. Yes, there we go. Rosamund Pike, Gone Girl. Awesome. I know a lot of people are not happy about Pike being put in the role of Amy Dunn in Gone Girl, but she just blew me away. She was cold, she was manipulative, she was scary as hell. She's the wife you do not want in your life, so awesome. I'm rooting for her to win so far, from what I've seen, so she's my front runner. And the last one is Reese Witherspoon, Wild. Okay, yep, I was seeing that too. Reese did give a really, very realistic, solid performance in Wild. I don't think she's gonna win, but I would not be upset if she did. She gave a really, like I said, one of the realest, easy for relate to, I guess, performances of the year, so awesome. Alright, let's go on to Best Supporting Actor. I'm not gonna go like any of the technical categories like sound mixing, cinematography, etc. Maybe a few, but not like all of them. I'll bore you guys to death. All right, Best Supporting Actor. Like I said, I'm seeing this for the first time. Robert Duvall, the judge. I gotta go see that now. I did kind of want to see this, but I'm like, maybe he won't get nominated, maybe he won't. So now I do gotta see this. And some friends who have seen it say it's really good, but it's so long. It's like 2 hours, 20 minutes. Like, really? Does a movie about a judge have to be that long? So I'll sit through it just for Duvall. It's cool. Great. Ethan Hawke, Boyhood. Okay, Ethan Hawke plays the main character's dad in the movie, and I don't think he's rumored to be the front runner, but I still gotta see that movie because I think Patricia is the front runner for Best Supporting, so we'll see about that. So good for him. All right, 3 more. Edward Norton, Birdman. Yes, that is who I want to win. For Birdman, I want everyone in Birdman to be nominated, seriously. But he played an amazing job. He hasn't been really high prolific in movies recently. Excuse me. But he did an amazing job. He rivaled Michael Keaton. I'd be happy if both of them won. So, awesome. Alright. Ooh, Channing got shafted. Mark Ruffalo, Foxcatcher. He's the one that gets murdered in the movie. Channing Tatum's brother. So, I don't know how much he's in the movie, but I hear he's pretty good. So, good for him. I thought Channing would be nominated, but guess that's a snub. Sorry, Channing. Alright, and then finally, J.K. Simmons, Whiplash. And J.K. Simmons is the brutal teacher that I was talking about that terrorizes his students in the drum movie. And I hear he is the front runner. I've always liked him. He's been, like, popped up in several movies before. It's going to be interesting to see him in this, to see how brutal he can be, because I hear he's, like, hell. It's like hell to work with him. Well, not, like, in real life, but it was hell in the movie for the main character, so, alright. Alright, let's go on to Best Supporting Actress. Patricia Arquette, Boyhood. Probably the front runner, probably gonna win. I don't know. I'm gonna see who the other 4 are, but she might win. I gotta see her performance, because I've heard mixed stuff, like she's great, then she's like, eh. So, I'll see it for myself and judge. And then there's Laura Dern Wild. Okay, that one I'm a little about. There's always that one person that you're like, why did they get nominated? Okay, she was good. She plays Reese Witherspoon's mom in Wild, and she's in it for like 10 minutes tops. But there's one scene I have to agree where she gave a really good speech, and that probably garnered her the nomination. But I don't think she should have been nominated in the first place. Maybe, but she did do good. Don't get me wrong, she did good, but not good enough to get nominated. So on that. Alright. Keira Knightley, The Imitation Game. Yes. I love Keira. I don't care what anyone says. I know people don't like her. I'm really excited to see her in this movie. I've loved her in Pirates, and people say, she's not that good of an actress. I don't think so. I love her. So I'm glad she got nominated. I don't know if I think she's gotten nominated in the past before, but I cannot recall which movie. So, yay, Keira. Alright. Yes, Emma Stone, Birdman. All my people are getting nominated. Yes. Emma Stone, I loved her. Always loved her. Loved her in this. No, I don't need to say more. Good for her. And the last one is Meryl Streep again. Into the Woods. God, how many times has this woman been nominated? I don't know if she might win actually. I don't know. Nah, I don't think she's gonna win, but I'd be very shocked if she did. But she plays the witch in Into the Woods, the main somewhat villain. I haven't seen it. I'm seeing it next Tuesday. But God, she is breaking a record here. She probably did break the record for nominations. Because if she wins this, it'll be her 4th Oscar? Maybe, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Wow. That's some surprises, some not. So, awesome. Let's see what the others are. I'm going to just go through, see which ones I want to comment on. Cinematography, kind of the obvious ones. Let's do, I'm going to try to find animated feature. Here we go. Okay, Big Hero 6, Disney's newest one. I've not seen it yet, but it looks pretty cute. The robot looks amazing. It looks so cool. So that's awesome. The Box Trolls. That's a studio that made Coraline, the really popular, based on the really popular, not really a kid's book, but like young adult book that's creepy as hell with the buttons for eyes and stuff. Same company that made that. Looks pretty cute. So it's cool. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Yep, that's probably gonna win because everyone loves that movie. loved the first movie, and everyone pretty much loved the second. So yep. And then these two I've not heard of. These are probably Foreign Ones, Song of the Sea, and The Tale of Princess Cayuga. I've not heard of those, but I'll see what they are once the nominations the award ceremony happens. All right. And is that it? Yep, that's it. Wow, it's gonna be a good year. I don't know who's gonna win really, because there were some really good performances this year. And geez, we'll see what happens when the award ceremony happens, and I will post a video showing my reactions to the winners. So once that happens, I'll just keep posting reviews of these movies I gotta see still, and I'll just keep in touch with you guys. So you guys have a great day. Bye.